Hello, welcome to Your Time Is Now. I am Goonagirl. Now, I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get straight into it. How can you save money regularly and enjoy it? By buying silver and gold. Now, listen as I explain how. There aren't many ways that you can save money that involves purchasing something, but you can when you purchase silver and gold. Plus, your savings have a great chance of increasing yearly. So since I've started buying silver and a little bit of gold, I've managed to save quite a lot in a short space of time. It's been less than 2 months, and this is because buying silver and gold, or stacking as it's called, is highly addictive, but not in a gambling kind of addictive way. It's a sensible, fun, looking forward ahead to the future kind of addictive way. And there's so many different types of gold and silver: coins, bars, melted, you name it. There's different types at different prices and different sizes, and they are all absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Listen to the sound it makes. Just by buying these, you're saving money, and this is real money. So buying silver and gold are quite easy to buy. It's not as hard as I first thought it would be when I started looking into it. I mean, I was due to start stacking years and years before I did, but I was put off. I thought it would be too hard to buy. I was worried about the fakeness that was out there and where to store it. Storing it I'll come into on another video, but for this video, yeah, you can buy it online, places like eBay, Amazon, Etsy. Plus you've got your actual brokers, your gold and silver brokers that sell them, your reputable sellers. You can go to a pawn shop or jewellers, and there's some coin shops. Well, I'm from the London area, so I know there's jewellery and coin shops there that you can actually go into in person and make purchases. You could also make purchases via websites, like social websites, or meeting someone in person, although I don't recommend that if you're new like I am. Now, once you've made your purchase and you have it safe and stored somewhere where you're happy with, it's not easy to just sell your property, your silver and your gold, when you need the cash. It's not as easy as if you have, the cash in a drawer, or the cash in the bank, or a credit card you can just swipe, or you can just order a takeaway that you don't really need, you're just being lazy, or order a new pair of shoes or trainers or bag that you don't really need. Because it's not as liquid as fiat currency, or as swiping a credit or debit card. It kind of forces you. It also helps force you to think about the purchases, because in order for you to go and sell, you've got to actually think about it. You have to actually make moves. You've got to take it out of your safe or storage or wherever you have it, and actually contact a pawnbrokers or a coin shop, or list it on eBay or Amazon. Do you know what I mean? And it takes a bit longer. So because it takes that longer, it's easy to be put off by buying the things that you don't need. And I found that with myself. Like I said, I've only been stacking for a short period of time, but I've managed to save so much more than I have in this short space of time ever in my life, because it's not as liquid, and because I love how it looks and love how it feels, love how it sounds. I started stacking initially for different reasons to why I'm continuing to stack. Those reasons why I started are still valid, but there's even more reasons now why. There's just so many reasons to buy and hold silver and gold. So previously I would have money saved, and I'd be tempted, you know, friends would invite me out, or you know, I could walk somewhere, but I'd take an Uber instead of walking, or taking a cheaper bus or whatever. But I'm not doing that now. I'm actually thinking of different ways to save my money. I'm thinking of different ways that I can make money so that I can buy silver and gold, and I'm not making those unnecessary purchases anymore. Do you know what I mean? And I actually believe and know it's going to continue, because there's so many different reasons why I should be saving silver and gold. There's so many benefits. Even if I don't end up using this, I don't have any kids, but I can pass it on to my niece and nephew, who I know will need it, because the times are hard now, they're going to be even worse then. I mean, I've also sold a lot of things that I don't need anymore, things that I don't use, and I've used that money to help me put towards silver. And I mean, that's what I mean. It's so addictive. It's so enjoyable. I mean, saving your wages in the bank, saving money in a drawer, it doesn't have the same appeal. It's nothing like when you buy silver and gold and you're stacking and you're saving, you're collecting. It's a different feeling. It really is, and I recommend it to everyone. Now, if you save fiat currency in the bank over a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, however long, if you save £100 to start with, £1,000 to start with, there's a good chance that you're only going to have that amount of money. It's not really going to increase. But with silver and gold, it has increased over time, whereas fiat currency, it goes down with inflation. So that's another benefit to saving this, that the money you put away in buying this, when you do come to sell, you know, if you purchase this for £25, for £20, for £30, £35, by the time you come to sell, it could be £40, £50, £60, or even more. Don't get me wrong, you won't get rich quick, but it's a really, really, really good way to save and build your wealth. Because making money and saving money are two different skills. They require two different skills. But with silver and gold, you have both of them in one purchase. Now, don't get me wrong, I do believe in making diversified investments, you know, stocks and bonds and crypto. But I definitely believe that silver and gold are probably the best investment you can make, because it has retained its wealth the longest. Throughout time, silver and gold has remained a constant. You know, people could say, oh, you know, crypto, Bitcoin has gone up, it's gone up. It's really, 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 really volatile. It hasn't been around as long. And at the end of the day, you don't have anything to show for it. All you have is a long code. You don't even get to hold the code. You get to see it sometimes. You know, don't get me wrong. I do believe in Bitcoin and crypto, but having something that you can actually hold, that is real money, that comes from the world, the land, comes from God or the Big Bang, whatever it is that you believe in, it comes from the earth. It's the original money, and it will always be the original money. Another reason why I like silver and gold is because there's so many uses for it, and because there's so many uses, there's always going to be a demand. People are always going to need gold and silver, because it's used in so many different things, in so many different areas, in so many different products that we need. And again, in a future video, I will go through all the different things that gold and silver is used for. But there's always going to be a demand for silver and gold, always. And there's a reason why so many countries and so many banks across the world are buying more and more silver and gold. They can see the troubled times coming ahead of us, and they're stocking up. So I think it's not financial advice, but I would advise everyone to, you know, just buy a little bit of gold and silver if you can. It really, really is easy. It's nowhere near as hard. You can pick up an ounce of silver for, you know, less than £40. You know, in some cases less than £35. Some places less than £30. You know, why do you need to spend £7.50 on a sandwich at Pret every day? Why do you need to buy a Costa coffee every day? Why don't you make it at home? Why don't you make your lunch at home and bring it to work? There are so many different things that we can do to cut down so that we can make these purchases. Why do we need to take that cab? Can we walk? Do we need to buy 2 bottles of wine this week? Can we just buy one? There are loads of different sacrifices we can make, and that's the beauty. It's not beyond us. This is not beyond us. There is really no excuse for people to not buy silver or even gold. You know, this is under £100. You know, even if you put £20 away a month, you can have one of these in 6 months, in a year. No one's saying that you have to have a lot right now, but I do believe everyone should have some. So what am I saving up for? I'm saving up for everything. I am saving up for bills, to pay off loans, to pay off credit cards, to make purchases. I'm saving up for a rainy day. I'm saving up so I can buy something later on down the line if I need to. I'm saving up to help family and friends that may need it. I'm saving up for shit hits the fan, as they say. There's so much things that I'm saving up for. There's so many reasons to stack this. I may not need it, but I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So that's all for today. I really hope you've liked this content. If there's anything you didn't understand, if there's anything you want to ask me, anything you want to say, please write into the comments. I will reply. There's no question that's too stupid. Like I said, none of this is financial advice, but I like I said, I would recommend every single person to get into buy-in silver and gold, or stack-in, like I said it's called. It really is really highly addictive. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I mean, I'm a female, and I never ever thought I would be just happy by this sound, happy by this look. You know, I find myself going online all the time looking for different coins, for different bars, looking up history. It's actually even got me into like looking up history even more. Who'd have thought it? So I do recommend it. But like I said, if you like this video, please like and think about subscribing. I will be giving precious metals away. I will give something away at 50 subscribers, but the main bulk will be at 100 subscribers, 200, 300 and so on. Please share this video as well. Please send it to someone else who is struggling to save up, someone that you think may like silver and gold. You know, share it with whoever you think may like it or may need or appreciate it. But like I said, I'm Guna Girl. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now.